All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Marlo Davis show. Let me do a little sound check. All right. We are good. We are good, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, what is this? This is July, the time of this recording. What is today? Today is July the 2nd. We are already in, July, the second day of July. And guys, let me just tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing when you set goals. Tonight we're going to talk about decisions and distractions. That's what we're going to talk about today. I think that would be really, really good. Bruce, can you get that for me right there? That screen right there. Thank you so much. So, guys, we're going to talk about decisions versus distractions. But first of all, you are tuned in right now. Thank you so much for watching the Marlo Davis show, all about information, inspiration to impact the nation. It's about total prosperity, guys, in every area of your life, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship-wise. And I'm so excited about sharing this information. Let me make sure my volume is down. That's good. Guys, I apologize for coming on late today because, guys, we always have things that happen normally. I'm always on time, but today we had something very important to happen. And I want to talk about when we have made decisions and distractions. So, yes, because anytime you make a decision to do anything in life, you make a decision you want to lose weight, and then you go to work and guess what? It's potluck week. Somebody got a birthday. Somebody just celebrated their anniversary. Somebody done did something, and guess what? Now they come with that delicious cake. They come with those rich, buttery foods. They come with all that stuff, and you said, you know what? Man, I said I was going to work out, and I was going to fast, and I was going to do all this, and guess what? Distractions showed up. Or you make a decision that you're going to build your business. And I was talking about this with my hairdresser, my hairstylist. I was talking to her today, and we was talking about this, and I thought that, I was like, I was trying to figure out, what do I want to talk about today? With everything that is going on in the world, with everything, I'm telling you, everybody is on 10 right now. Everybody is on 10. And we were talking about this, and it's like, with everything going on in the world, you could just feel the tension in the world. You can feel, the fear in the world. You can feel the uncertainty. You can feel the doubt in the world, everything, because we're being fed so much crap. And the thing about it, guys, is that when you make a decision, his cousin show up called distraction, okay? And the distraction It's not always what you think you can be prepared for. You know what I'm saying? So if you say you have a goal, you want to lose weight. Okay? What are some of the distractions? You know, birthday parties. You know, office parties, potlucks, you know, your snack food, things like this. You said you wanted to lose weight. These things become a distraction. Okay? You said that you have a big goal. You got an income goal, you got a project. Let's just call it Project 90K or 5K. Let's just call it Project 5K. Project 5K. Well, we say we want to do this in 90 days. And then, guess what? Distraction happens. Now, the distractions can come in the form of sickness. Distractions can come in the form of family disagreements, where you are arguing over things that you go back and you look over and you say, wow, was that really, it wasn't really that serious, but wow, okay. It could come under, you know, and I like to say even, let's say family disagreements, but family, you know, your friends, you know, just anything can come in the form when you make a decision. Because like I was talking to my friend today and we were saying, the minute you make a decision about something, the enemy come and try to rob, steal, and destroy. The enemy comes to take you off course because he knows that what you must do, what you have to do, is bigger than you. It's bigger than your family. It's bigger than your kids. Because you have been called to do something big. And what the enemy will do is try to pit you against someone that you don't have any beef with. No problems with. You might have some little minor stuff that can be worked out, but he tried to make minor major. Right? And why? Because he wants to take you off of the path that God has you on. But that's when you say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's when you go into your prayer closet. Because that's what I do. I go into my prayer closet because I don't think I'm perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not above the law. I know I'm a damn good person, though. I know I'm a good person. And I work on myself daily. And I know if I commit a fault, I have no problem. I'm quick with saying, hey, look, forgive me. Hey, look, I don't get it right now, but I'm mad right now. I'm in my feeling. I don't want to hear it. But I'm going to go pray about it, though. I'm going to go pray about it because guess what? And when you go pray about it, it's like, you know how on TV, Bruce, is like, you hear that little signal come, this is a test. This is a test. Oh, God, come on with it, God.
Emergency broadcast
this is
system.
the broadcast system. This is what? Only a test. And that's what it is a lot of times. It is a test. To say, are you really ready with the decisions that you said you're going to make? Some of you guys say, hey, I want to be celibate. I want to wait for my husband because I want a husband. I want a wife. You want to get married, right? You make a decision. You want to get married. Guess what? A blast from the past. Old boyfriend. Right, baby? Old boyfriend or girlfriend come out of the woodwork. Just women and men just come out of nowhere. Just find you like you on the list. Like they called your name and you're what's hot this month. They start coming out of the woodwork and you're saying, okay, I want my husband. I want to be celibate. I want to wait on God. And this is what, and then just distraction. Because see, this is what you said. But when you make a decision, his cousin distraction show up. And a lot of times, guys, it don't show up the way that you think it's going to show up. Sometimes it's going to show up near and dear to you, very close. You know, somebody had said to me, they said they was building their business. Oh, Lord. They was building their business and some loved one had passed away. And this loved one was very, very close. And they said they was about to lose it. Now, mind you, they had, I think he said he had 200 employees, married, wife getting ready to give birth. I want you to listen to this. Wife getting ready to give birth. And he lost somebody very close. And he was about to say to hell with it and just throw everything out, including the baby in the bathwater. And he said his wife came to him, and she didn't even know what his decision was. She didn't even know that he was thinking about all this stuff, you know. But what happened, I wonder if I could bring that in a little bit more. You think? Can y'all see me? Look at that. I got my due for y'all today. I got it for you. I got it. But she said, I think that's good, Bruce. She said that she went to him and she said to him, let's just say it was his uncle. What would Uncle Jeff say if you did that? And she said that you just seen him do a 180. He was like, he would tell me, I got too many people depending on me, that this is bigger than me, that I can't stop. See, a lot of times you want to stop in the sense of adversity. But we tell God we want to be a multi-millionaire. We tell God that we want to be financial free, we want to be a public speaker, we want to be this, we want to be that. Well, you're going to be putting out fires all the damn time. And if you can't have, I love what our preacher said. He said, our bishop said, you got to have a bounce back. Remember that, babe? He said, you got to have the pain hit you, and you got to say your prayer, do your meditation, and you got to, boom, bounce back. You know, because I refuse to allow the enemy to get in my way. Because a lot of times we get in our own way, guys. We get in our own way, and it becomes distractions. When you're on the brink of something huge, something big, something. And so today, I just said, I want to talk about this because we were talking about it, me and my beautician, we was talking about today, what do you do with all the negativity that's going on in the world today? Everything that you see, COVID numbers are going up, they're climbing. Now you get text messages, right, Bruce? Mm-hmm. You get texts depending on what area you're in, or you're driving from home and you come across a certain area, you get a text message, oh, COVID numbers up, beware. You know, you're hearing all sorts of negative news. And then it started affecting your dreams. Like, why am I going after this? You know, because 2020, we said we was going to have clear and perfect vision. We said we was going to build that business. We was going to do this. We was going to do that. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to get married. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to build a dream. I'm going to quit my job. Some people was forced to quit their job. And then 2020 come in with a bang. And we were saying this is now July. And me and Bruce always tease. We always say, we're looking for, what's his name, babe? Godzilla to wake up in July with Godzilla and his friend Matra to come and wake up. Because this has been quite if you know what, babe, if you bring that a little closer, that'd be better. A whole lot better. So, you know, so we're looking at them to come because every month is something new that we keep hearing. We hear something new is happening. This don't happen. That don't happen. You know, and you're just like, oh my God, what am I to do about all these distractions? What am I to do? I can't even feel that. What am I to do? Because, guys, your dreams, I think so. Yeah, that's good. Your dreams are bigger than you. Your dreams are bigger than you. Your goals are bigger than you. And what I was telling somebody the other day, I got to be able to show God that I can handle what He has for me. I got to be able to show God that I can handle what my destination is, what my assignment is. I got to be able to show God I can handle it. If I can't put out little small fires and I fall out, I lose my religion, I say to hell with all my family, to hell with this, to hell with you. How in the world am I going to put out something when somebody try to sue my company? Somebody try to sue my company for something foolish. Somebody try to, an employee have a disagreement and try to come after you. You know, if you're going to fall out over little things, then you're not ready for the big things. And that's what I tell myself all the time. Gene is called, when you make a decision, guys, you got to also understand conflict resolution. How do I solve it? How do I solve the problem? Because sometimes we don't want to hurt people's feelings and stuff, and you know, you when you tell somebody something and they come a certain way, you're like, oh God, man. Okay, so how do I do this? I made a goal. My goal is to lose weight. Somebody has a birthday party. Then that means now I got to be disciplined. I got to be disciplined. Because either I tell the person I'm not going to come to the birthday party, or I become disciplined and I decide, guess what? I'm going to come, but I'm not going to eat the cake, Anime. I am not eating the cake, Anime. Not going to eat it. Okay, I'm not eating it, right? So you have to be able to say, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to go show my support, but I'm not going to eat the cake. And if they ask me why you're not eating the cake, thank you so much for inviting me, but I am on a fast. I'm working on losing weight. I don't need the cake, and I really appreciate it. And leave it at that. You have a project. You got a goal. You're working on your business. You got big dreams. You got big goals, guys. And craziness break out of nowhere. And now you're saying to yourself, oh my God, how do I handle this? And what comes in my mind is I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me, because I got to make sure that I don't allow these distractions to keep me away from something that I'm on the brink of, that I know that is happening, because the distractions are happening. If you have no distraction, you're not doing the damn thing. If the enemy ain't trying to attack you, you're not building nothing. So you're safe. You're safe. You can go sit down, continue watching Netflix. But if you are building something, the enemy will try to pit you against your friend, against your family, over little minuscule things. The enemy will try to bring sickness down upon you or your family members. The enemy might try to do loss of home, loss of car, loss of business. You know, try to get you. That's one thing that I didn't put down. Loss. That's another thing. That's a distraction. Because loss is great. Loss is, I remember, man, I've never seen this happen. I remember this one lady I have so much respect for. So much respect. I don't even know if I could have did what she did, Jesus. But her mom had passed. And she was the one, she's a millionaire. And the family didn't have any money to bury the mom. So what she did, she paid for everything. People got mad because she rushed the funeral, because she had a big convention that she had to speak at. And they got mad because she rushed the funeral, because she paid for the funeral. She paid her respects. She buried her mom classy and sassy. took care of the bill, and then the next day was on the plane headed to the convention because she was being awarded. And people, she said, family members was upset. This is a loss. Why you going? Why you moving like that? Why you sitting up there? You ain't hanging loose in the cut, and y'all crying and kumbayaing and whatever. She said, "Look, I paid the bill. I made sure my mama was sent her to God in a real special way, classy way, the way she would have wanted it. I made sure everything was done." And went above, and now mind you, these people ain't paid for nothing, not a damn thing, but they got so many opinions. You'll see that too. People don't pay for nothing, but they got a lot of opinions. They got a lot of opinions, and they'll tell you how to do it, when to do it, why to do it, and all this old stuff. But she paid for everything. And she got on the plane, and she spoke on stage, and she talked about it. And she was awarded. She had just hit like a top position in the company. And when she told her story, I could not believe it, because I was like saying to myself at that time a few years ago, could I have done that? Could I have paid for the funeral, made sure the funeral was over, jumped in my car and headed to the airport to go to this convention? She made a decision, even though it was her mother that passed, the loss could have became a distraction, but she overcame it. She handled the loss respectfully, honorably, and she got on the plane and handled her business. Guys, we will say that we are ready for the big thing, and we might cry and ask God why it ain't happened yet. I see this one achieving their goal. I see that one achieving their goal. I see this one doing this, that, and the other. Well, you don't have that bounce back, for one. You don't know how to adjust to a situation, address the situation, get that stuff out your spirit, pray about it, and then boom, move on. You can't, because I know for a long time that's how I was. I can talk about me all day. I could hold a grudge for years. I used to be able to hold a grudge for years. I used to, and I realized at that time in my infancy, when it came to business and what it is, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it because I didn't understand how to put out small fires, right? Without being highly upset and holding it for years, and versus being able to one day, oh my God, God is giving me all these good examples. Good guys, while you're on here, click like, click share, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. If you're watching, take the link, share it on Facebook, Instagram, share it, because people need to hear about decisions and distractions that we deal with every day. Go ahead and share that thing. Click like, click share, subscribe, hit the bell. You're watching the Marlo Davis Show. Today we're talking about decisions and distractions. We're talking about when you make a goal. I talk about the 6 steps of goal setting. I've talked about this before. And one of the 6 steps of goal setting is writing down the distraction. When you write your goal, in there you got to determine what the distraction can be. Because there's going to be some phone calls that you're going to have to avoid. Not that you are being shady and you don't care about the person and things of that nature. Sometimes you're going to have to do that. Sometimes you're going to have to disengage, which is a smart thing, in order to be able to engage again. Because you don't want to go up and just blow the bridge up and destroy relationships that can be beautiful relationships from a misunderstanding, right? So you got to understand, when you have a goal, when you set to say you're going to do something, distractions are going to pop up. And so you can acknowledge distractions like, or you can recognize, that's the word I'm going to say. You can recognize distractions when you say, oh, well, I know staying up late is a distraction, because if I stay up late, I'm going to get up late. It's going to push my productivity back. I'm going to be late with doing things. You can identify that. You can tell that that's a distraction. Eating too much food when you're saying that you want to lose weight, that's a distraction. You can identify that. Some distractions you can't identify. Some distractions sneak in like a little snake. They sneak in. And when they sneak in, you got to be able to identify, whoa, wait a minute. This is a distraction. This is what this is. And I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to release the energy that I need to release. And then give it to God so God can handle it because it might be bigger than you. And keep it moving. We used to say, Kim, keep it Kim. Keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. Everything works out in the end anyway. And you can't allow yourself to succumb to craziness and everybody and everything and feelings and all this old stuff like that. So you got to understand when you make a decision, you got to make a promise to yourself that I'm not going to allow the distractions to get in the way. And the distractions will come, especially when you're building something that matters. And we say we are building something that matters. Now listen, I know that with our bishop, I don't know if you've seen it, Bruce, but our bishop put out that due to the numbers spiking, remember we was going to be in a space, the corporate space, July the 5th. Well, he put an announcement out due to the numbers spiking, right? We had to push it back to August the 2nd because he's looking over the flock. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have a goal to do something and you say, I gotta move with it. And if you don't listen to what God is saying and let the universe correspond with your song, you can definitely create your own private storm for no reason at all. And so he basically said, nope, I'm not going to allow people to get sick on my posts. I'm not going to allow my staff to be put in danger. I'm not going to allow that to happen just because I said that we were going to be in the corporate space. And that's what I said, and I put it out there. Sometimes, guys, you got to readjust. When you make a decision and things pop up, the distractions you got to do are readjustment points. So sometimes, this is good, ain't it? I'm glad this is being recorded. This is being recorded for quality assurance. So then you got to readjust. Readjust, guys. Realign yourself with the goal, with what it is that you said that you was going to do, because distractions do come up. This good, ain't it, Bruce? Look at Bruce smiling. My husband behind the camera, guys, he be smiling. He be giving me the thumbs up when stuff is good. So, so basically, you got to realign yourself. You got to readjust, because when you realize, okay, this is not in his power. He's not in control of what's going on with the COVID-19, right? But he has a goal that he wants people to come into the corporate space and come and worship the brothers and sisters. I'm talking about my bishop, who's going to open the church July the 5th. We haven't been there, almost 4 months already. And he was going to, they had, I guess you can say, procedures and making sure people are being checked, their temperatures being checked, and social distancing and everything. But even with the procedures that he put in place, he still say, you know what, I don't think it's wise for us to open, so let me go ahead and push it back. Sometimes, guys, when you make a decision, you have a goal. Just remember, sometimes you're going to have to readjust. You're going to have to realign with your assignment. And that's not a bad thing. It may take a little bit longer. I might have a goal to do something in 90 days, but what if God say it's going to take 95? Is that bad? No, it's not. Because I probably needed that extra 5 days. Because, guys, this is what I'm learning in life. I'm learning that basically, guys, that we're just not that good. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a perfect world. There's no such thing as I'm not going to have to deal with any negativity. I'm not going to have to deal with none of that. No, that's a part of, where we at? Okay, there we go. Conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. I'm going to have to pull back. I'm going to have to step back. I'm going to have to observe, acknowledge, readjust, so I can go back in and go to work. Does that make sense? So that's what you have to do. And I know for me, you know, when it comes to building a business, like I had, we just launched our campaign that we're helping people earn 5 figures in the next 90 days. You want more information about that, just type more info down below. And everything's good to go. Our affiliates can promote and everything, but the 2 main products with the affiliate line, it's not showing up in the affiliate back office. So I'm like, what in the world? What? And I was up last night till like 12 o'clock. I'm so tired. And I'm working on this. And then I contact the customer service department, and they're so awesome with ClickFunnels. You know, they're really awesome. I can give you my link I'm going to put my link in the bottom if you want to build a funnel. I can help you. And basically, they sent the video to show me how to correct what it is. I told them what's not working. They sent the video to show me how to correct it and walk me through my own back office. I'm like, this is cool. So when I'm done, I can go here, sit down, have me a little glass of wine, and work on this funnel. That's maturity. That's growth. Because back in the day, I'd have been like, oh my God, look now, this thing is live. People are waiting. Oh my God, it's not happening. Oh, it's going to make me look bad. Oh, we are not that damn good, Bruce. Why we try to act like we're perfect? We're not perfect, guys. We will make mistakes. We will make errors. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. Sometimes, we have had things that happen where we're live and then we're not. It's saying that we live, but then people are like, or texting us like, are y'all on? Are y'all coming on? We're like, what do you mean? We're live. Technical difficulties. Ooh, that's okay, God. God, He trying to drop some stuff. God, you just do it when you did it. Let me write this. Oh, God. Wow. Wow. Technical difficulties. You see, it seems like, babe, when I don't have notes, it's just stuff just comes. I like when I don't have notes sometimes.
God be talking to you.
I know, technical difficulties. Website ain't up. The show's not live. The people didn't arrive on time. The light's not working. The AC went out. The internet's not working. People not showing up. Technical difficulties. When you begin to build your dream, along with distractions, you're going to have technical difficulties. How do I handle these technical difficulties? I got to be able to rise, this is good, above emotions. And I would definitely say, and this is for myself, study the professionals. Everybody is not, you don't want to put everybody in the trash can. Right, babe?
Right.
Everybody's not an enemy. Everybody's not doing you wrong. Everybody's not a dog. Everybody's not this. Sometimes there's just minor adjustments that need to be made to get a better clarity understanding. That's just it. You don't want to throw away your team, and your team ain't going to always be on your side. Right? When you're building your dream, you got to have a team. You need a team. Right? Your team are human beings. Your team's a human being. Okay? Your team is a human being. And human being, babe, what they have, they got problems. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They got problems. They're not going to be happy-go-lucky people. You can't just get rid of them. Right? You need your team to build your dream.
They don't always agree.
They don't always agree. But that's why you have mastermind alliances. In a mastermind alliance, I saw this. I don't know what movie it was. But in a mastermind alliance, these people was building a business. Something happened. It didn't work. And the team went into the office. The guy, he threw the book across the room. Like, what the hell was that? What happened? Somebody tell me what happened. Why it didn't work? Why you was over this, Charles? That was your area. Yes, sir, that was my area. I don't want to hear your apologies. Why didn't it work? And they were in that room yelling. But when they came out as friends. They did it again. It was 10 times better than what it was before. That's a mastermind alliance. You're going to have positive and you're going to have negative and everything. I mean, I'm not an electrician, but I do think that electricity needs a positive and negative, don't it?
You got to have it.
See, I'm not an electrician, though, but I know I studied currents when we were in school back in the day, and they talked about the positive charge and the negative charge. Did they not talk about that?
You must have it.
You must have it.
You must.
So you got to have pain when you're working out.
Must.
You got to have pain when you give birth.
Must.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're talking about making decisions and having distractions to come up. And in those distractions, in your decisions, in your dream building, and what you're striving to work on, there's going to be technical difficulties. What's that?
That distraction makes you better.
That it makes you better. And one thing, like I said, rise above. You got to be able to rise above emotions and study professional people. Let me tell you something. I saw this. Somebody else, when they saw it, they was like laughing and stuff like this. But me being a business owner, I was in awe. I was in awe because Beyonce was on stage. I don't know, have you seen this, babe? Beyonce was on stage performing. And she had slowed down, You Got Me Looking So Crazy. And she was sitting down on the stage and she's like, you got me looking so crazy. And she leaned her head like that. And the fan took her hair. And she was still leaning. Leaning with the fan taking her hair. Got me looking so crazy.
Still singing.
Still sing. My baby. And the staff, her team, they running around. They don't turn the fan off. And they get her, and people, when she got up, and when they finished taking her hair out, and she did that little sexy walk, everybody just started screaming.
Still singing.
Singing, they were screaming because she could have went into a panic and messed up her show. And she did not mess up her show. The show must go on. That's what they used to say in show business. The show must go on. Life is going to happen. You're not going to agree with everybody. Everybody's not bad. Everybody's not negative. Just because people may not understand your journey or your dream or your whatever, that don't mean that they ain't on your side. When you build your dream, distractions are going to come. But you got to be able to rise above emotions. You got to study the professionals. I used to think that if you didn't agree with me, you wasn't a friend of me. You are smart if you agree with me. But then I understood, no. In the emotion, in the hard times and whatever, the heat of something, it's good to disengage and say, okay, I got to let myself go. I got to do this and that. But to go back and study and look for the solution and work it out is very important. When it comes to your dreams and the decisions you make, everybody's not on the same page as you. Everybody is not believing in your dream and your goal and what it is that you're saying you want to do. But you will find a team of people who, yes, that would be so awesome, who is aligned with your assignment, and God will reveal that to you. I wanted to come on and talk about this because there's so many damn distractions in the world today. You can't even go on Facebook. You can't go on Instagram or YouTube or anything because of everything that's going on. The COVID count being high, people dying, the injustice, dealing with Black Lives Matter and people saying all lives matter, and We just want to matter, you know, and it's just so many things that's going on. And you say to yourself, is it worth it? Is my dreams worth it? Should I just count the chips and say, you know what, that's it. It's 2020 and just look kind of crazy, and good God, Lord Jesus, will I even make it to 2021? Do I even need a calendar? You talked about 6 steps of goal setting, Gene. I mean, God darn. Should I even set a goal? Because I just don't know. Well, I understand what you're saying, because we was having this conversation, as I said, but even before COVID-19, you still didn't know. We don't know. That's the beauty thing about life. Each day that God gives you, it is a gift. It is a gift. So therefore, you should not abuse the 24 hours that he give you, the 7 days a week that he give you. You should not abuse. You know, one thing, oh, my husband is so awesome. Guys, pause for this break. Oh, that's good, Bruce. That's so good. So listen, I know I'm silly. No, it's fine. We're fine. And so, he give you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a gift. You should not abuse it. You should be slow to anger, quick to resolve. I work on that every day myself, even when it comes to my husband, when it comes to my children. I love my children. They are my strength as well as my weakness. And the enemy knows that. The enemy knows. The enemy knows the quickest way to get to me is to mess with your children, mess with your husband, mess with your family members. He knows if I can get in there, then I can weaken your resolve. Because I know that your bounce back might be a little weak when it comes to them kids, right? Might be a little weak when it comes to their husband or them grandkids or their best friend. So if I can put a wedge in that damn thing, I can weaken your resolve. Something that is bigger than you. Listen, I'm going to write a number on the board. I'm going to show you this number. Right? And this is something that I have asked God to bless us to be able to do. And, guys, the impact, you can see that looks good on the board. That looks good. Looks good in the camera too, Bruce. I'm looking. That looks really good. To impact 1 billion lives. That's a big number. That's a astronomical number right there. That's a, what somebody would say, impossible number. That's a, Gene, you think it too big number. That's a, Gene, come on now. Before you leave this earth, really? Are you serious? And when you think about this, and this is how I know that what we're doing, what our dreams are, what our goals are, is coming into fruition, because the enemy comes to seek and destroy. He comes to whisper into the heart of men. He whispers negativity. He tries to break up strong relationship. He tries to get in the way of progress, to break you down, to make you other than yourself. But then when I think about the goodness of God and his mercy and his grace and his protection and his love, I'm not going to let no demon, no beast in hell keep me away from what God has for me, my husband, my children, my grandchildren, and not just us, for those billion lives that he wants us to impact. So we have to be able, whatever your goal is, it is bigger than you. Say, my goal is bigger than me. Let's say it again. My goal is bigger than me. One more time. My goal is bigger than me. My responsibility, the talent, the skills, the ability, the heart. Somebody say, oh, you just got a big heart. Oh, you wear your feelings on your sleeve. It's because God made me a judge. He gave me an assignment. I got to be able to walk in that assignment. He gave me a big heart because I got to be able to help people. Philanthropy. I can never say that word. Say it, babe.
Philanthropy.
I can never say it. I'm going to learn how to say it, though. That's a word. It messes with me. I'm going to practice that word. I want to be able to help people, man. I want to be able to go out here and be a warehouse for God. Be God's distribution center. That He's able to store in us what He wants us to have, to be able to go out there and give to who He wants us to give to. And when you do that, you got to be able to overcome distractions, whether you like it or not. People be putting out fires behind that. Ask one of my sons who a performer. People be putting out fire. They perform. People be putting out fires on stages all the time, backstage, don't they, babe? Mm-hmm. You don't know it though, but all you see is the fanfare and the kicking and the singing and the smiling. Meanwhile, we got wardrobe malfunction going on. We got a fire in the back going on. We got all kind of craziness going on, but the show must go on. So I ask you, oh yeah, we doing good today. I did good. I didn't even know I was going to be ready. God spoke to me tonight. Mm-hmm. Yes, He did. But, I know it's a lot going on. It's a lot of stuff, man, that it's a lot of uncertainty going on. And my heart goes out to every family member that has lost someone to COVID. Every family member that's dealing with someone that's dealing with COVID. You guys are in our prayers every night. Everybody that's having financial difficulty, you're in our prayers. We even got solutions. If you are having financial difficulty and you need a job to be able to work at home, inbox me. Say, I need more info so we can contact you. There's no reason for you to be struggling right now. No reason. There's so many things out there right now that can help you, and we're one of them. So don't walk in your pride. You understand? Put your pride aside and raise your hand and ask for help. Bruce got the number going down there, 678-457-9493, 678-457-9493. It is your time. It is your time. It is our time. We can't allow these distractions to take us off the decisions, the things that God placed in your heart that only you can do. This is your assignment. Only you can do it. And if you don't do it, guess what? He's going to choose somebody else to do it. So we got to learn how to have, I love how that, it's that clown. What is it, babe? It's that balloon clown. Is that what you call it? The little balloon clown? Like when we grew up, it was this little big old balloon clown that went to the floor and it stood up, and you punched it, and it, it bounced back, and you just punched it and it bounced back. And that's what we got to be able to do. That's what you got to be able to do, Gene. That's what you got to be able to do, Bruce. That's what you got to be able to do, audience member. You got to bounce back no matter what comes your way. No, I don't care who it is, friend, foe, family member, colleague, it don't matter. Whatever difficulties come your way, you got to be able to take a knee, take 2 knees, go in prayer, ask God for strength, ask Him for understanding, ask Him for forgiveness, ask other people for forgiveness, and going out there and work on the dream, because somebody is waiting on your breakthrough to get to the next level what God has for them. All of us, we're connected. All of us, we're interdependent of one another. There's no such thing as being independent. No, they lied to you. No, we're interdependent of one another. We connect the dots. And in that connecting the dots, in that working with humans, humans have errors. Humans make mistakes. Humans get upset. You're going to deal with that, but you got to be able to understand This is a good person. This person is valuable. Let's work through whatever we need to work through. It's just simple as that. And you got to stay focused on the dream. Everything works together for the good. Everything comes together. Everything comes together. But I love when you can rise above emotion and into the thinking of God, and when you can say, God, you know what? I see it. When you can pick up the distractions quick, you're right there at your blessing. You're right there at the brink of breakthrough. So don't allow the enemy to come into your heart, your mind, your home, and destroy relationships, destroy businesses, destroy ideas, just destroy your vision. Don't allow the distractions of the world to come in and do it, because there's so many out there. Every time you turn around, there's a damn distraction. Am I not? You go outside, oh damn, flat tire. He like, you get ready to go to work, Bruce, and you go, come on now. Everybody's having dental issues. The teeth start doing the COVID. You understand? I got to go to the dentist, but I can't go because the COVID. I mean, just need to go to the eye clinic, can't go because of the COVID. Need to get, can't go to the hospital. They saying if you ain't damn near dying, stay your behind at home. Work on some home remedies. It's a lot of things that's going on that we're like, good golly molly, man. But I tell you one thing. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay in prayer. Unplug from a bunch of negative noise, white noise. Keep your God, like this one lady said, put on the whole armor of God. This one lady, she used to always get on stage from our own business. She would always say, suit up. Renee, oh my goodness, I don't forget her last name, but her first name was Renee. And may she rest in peace. And she used to always say, you got to suit up. You got to put on the whole armor. When you're going out here and you're fighting for freedom, when you're fighting for financial freedom, you're fighting to break poverty chains, you're fighting to break, the people, the sickness in your family. You're fighting for things that your family never had before. You're the first one to do everything. You got to put on the whole armor, because if you don't put on the whole armor of God, and you might have the chest plate on, you might have your elbow plate, your knee plate and all that, but you don't have your helmet on, and you get your head knocked off before you can even start. You got to put on the whole armor. You got to put on the head garment. You got to put on the breastplate. You got to put on everything. You got to even have the right shoes, so you can walk and you can run the number of miles that you need to go. You got to be ready, guys. You got to make sure that you stay in prayer, because the enemy is always lurking. The enemy is always trying to get into the hearts of men, always trying to get into your ear, always trying to interrupt what God has for you by breaking connections. That's what he do. But you know what? No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Guys, listen. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you share it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit the bell. We're talking about decisions versus distractions. What we need to do when these distractions come in our life. How we need to move, so we can keep our eye on the prize, because somebody is waiting for our breakthrough. Our pain is going to be somebody else's gain. You understand? Your story is going to be your glory. You understand? So you got to create a story first. Your story is not all sugar and cream, baby. It's not all unicorns and butterflies. But it's going to be able to heal the world. And we're going to do some big things, guys, and we got to believe it so we can receive it. But let's boot up. Let's suit up. Let's keep our mind right, our spirit right, and know that everybody's not your enemy, and know that, ask God to give you the spirit of discernment to be able to work over any issues that you have, to have that quick resolve. And again, like I tell me and my husband, we have to be slow to anger, quick to resolve. That's the main thing. And we can get anywhere in this life. Guys, that was good. Woo! Won't he do it when he did it? Why he did it? What, baby? Yeah. that the other day. They was like, you forgot something. I said, oh, yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Listen, I want to make some announcements, guys. And first of all, let me come on here and say, I thank everybody for watching, for liking our page, subscribing, leaving comments, hitting the bell for the alerts. Thank you for watching. Please do me an awesome favor and leave a comment below. Let us know if this video helped you or anything that we've done to help you. Please let us know, because our goal is to impact 1 billion lives. And we need to do that one person at a time. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we need help from you. So we need you to get the message out. We need you to be able to share. Now, we come on here 2 times a week. Of course, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Marlo Davis Show with me, Marlo Davis, where we talk about information and inspiration to impact the nation. This show is where we talk about variety. We talk about total prosperity. We deal with mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, relationship-wise. So the Marlo Davis Show can be an array of different subjects. It's not just one subject specific. However, on Monday is Money Madness with yours truly, Marlo Davis, when it's all about money, okay? We talk about how to grow your money, how to protect your money, how to leverage your money. It's all about money. That's what we talk about on Money Madness. So that's more so subject specific. So if you just want to know all about money and nothing else, Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for you. But if you want to get into the variety, come see me and greet me, my friend, at 7 p.m. on Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. So we need your help. And I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments. And guys, we look forward. Listen, you're growing with us. You're going to be able, check this out, when we become really, really famous and we got 1 million views every time we come on, you're going to be able to put down in the comments, I was there when the lighting was all bad, when they was trying to get this together, they were trying to figure this out. Now they got all these different sponsors now, and they doing interviews with CBS and Fox 5 and all this old stuff. She on Oprah Winfrey talking on some Super Soul Sunday. Oh, they just all over. You'll be able to say, I was there when they first started off, because everything big was one small. So I don't care if it's 1 or 2 people watching at any time. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate those who watching a replay. Remember to put hashtag replay when you're watching. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn and everywhere that you guys watch this video or all our videos. We appreciate you, because you are a part of our puzzle. You are a puzzle piece to the 1 billion. And we are not a fool. We know that we can't do it without you. So we just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Each and every day we strive to do something to help everybody. And I hope this helped you. Again, my name is Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. And guess what? You're a wealth creator too. And in case someone didn't tell you, I want you to know that you can have, be, do anything. Please join us Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Money Madness. I'll see you soon. God bless you. Stay focused.